guys, and welcome to another episode, of the Empowered Queen Show. And I have the honor of having my friend, my superstar friend, with me today, Miss Famira Green. And guys, if you don't know Famira Green, she is known as the Diamond Diva. Hello, Famira.
Hi everyone.
I am so excited. I am so super excited to have you on today. Guys, Famira glasses, I want you to make sure you share with us the glasses and the style. I get so excited. Let me get to your bio, I guess, right? But guys, you know that I look for experts and professionals that will tell you like it is. That's going to really tell you how you can enhance your beauty, enhance your brand, grow your business, change your life, whether it's health, fitness, finances, whatever it may be. I want you to understand and to embrace the beauty of being an empowered queen. So that's what we're about here. That's what we're about. So Famira is an author. She's an international author, best-selling author. Famira also is a speaker. She's a brand stylist, and she's a branding coach. And guys, Famira, I'm just going to actually let you just tell us a little bit. You have your way, right? Have your way. What is branding? Really help us understand, what is branding?
So what branding is to me, and it's so funny because even over the journey of the last almost 3 years now of being in business and doing this, it has even transformed for me in regards to how I understand branding and what I truly know it to be. And it's really, for me, a combination of art, brand, soul. And what I mean by that is that we all have been created to express ourselves in a very unique way. No two people express themselves exactly the same. It's just like your fingerprint is not, everyone is different and unique. And truly being able to brand yourself in your business, you need to be able to incorporate all of who you are. So including your art of expression. I tell people we all have our sole purpose, and whatever we're doing in business is just the vehicle in which we're using to bring that forth. And a lot of times people leave that out of their branding. They try to leave themselves out of their branding. And especially for my, my solopreneurs and those of us that are, doing this by ourselves or with very small teams, the reality is your clients, your customers, they're going to work with you. So you have to make sure that you're including all of who you are into your branding. It's so much more than just your colors and your icons and, and the visual pieces, though those are important because I love the visual pieces. So we're not going to downplay those, but it's not only that. It's truly about your story, who you are, what your brand stands for, and the journey that you take people on when they work with you.
Wow. For me, it's so funny that you said that because most of my entrepreneur life is just a different life.
Right.
I've always been told that, branding was your logo, branding was your, your colors. And to understand that I'm my brand, it's like a light bulb go off. So how would you say, can you give an example maybe of a person that's not really including their brand into who they are, to their business?
So, I can use myself, as a perfect example. Most entrepreneurs, it is an evolution that takes place. So oftentimes what happens is, we all have heard of the proverbial box. People try to put you into the box. So regardless of where you're operating in, if you're a health coach, there's that health coach box, right? And you're supposed to fit neatly inside this box. And so what happens is a lot of times when you're doing your business or creating your business, you do it exactly how all other health coaches have done it. Yes, they've gotten success, and you try to make your blueprint fit exactly what they are. what ends up happening a lot of times is along the way, you're bumping your head and you can't really figure out like, why is this not working, right? That was my reality, you know, in regards to deciding I wanted to go into branding, trying to fit into the box of a branding coach or, you know, a branding strategist, and was just like, okay, what's happening here? You know, I'm getting some clients, but I'm not really getting those people that I enjoy working with. And I don't know about you, but I know for me, when I got into business for myself, it was because I wanted to have fun and enjoy what I did. Because if not, I could have stayed in my 9-to-5. I made good money. You know, I didn't hate it. So it's like, but I really wanted the freedom to, you know, be me and to have fun and enjoy who I work with. And so, you know, you have to get away from believing that the box exists. So people that know me have heard me say this, you know, I'm an anti-box. For me, in my world, the box doesn't even exist. So I don't even like the phrase think outside the box, because to say that means that the box is a reality. And I like to
did you guys get that right? Did you get that? Like, that was good. That was deep. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. But, you know, one of my favorite movies is The Matrix. And it's a scene in The Matrix where Neo is going to see the Oracle and the kid is bending the spoon. And Neo asks him, how do you do that? Asks the little kid, how are you making the spoon bend like that? And he says to him, really, it's in knowing that the spoon doesn't exist, right? So in other words, you can do whatever you want to when you realize that you're limitless. And the same thing goes with your branding, you know, goes with your business. I tell my clients, you can create any type of business you want, any way you want, however you want it structured. So don't try to fit inside the box. And that's the number one thing that so many people, in my opinion, do wrong. It doesn't mean that you don't seek guidance. You know, you do seek, I'm a coach. So of course, you know, I want people to come work with me, but to me, even for you, I know with you and how you work with your clients, a true coach is there to help guide you towards what you want to become and not try to make you what they want you to be. Right. So
girl, you gonna have me snap. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Let me stop.
But you know, so that's the difference. And so you have to you know, change your mindset around it and really make sure that you are working with empowered queens and you know, those professionals that understand that, yeah, I had my journey. You have to have your journey. I can help you and let you know these are some areas to possibly avoid. However, if I have a client that comes to me and they're like, but this is what I want to do, ultimately, okay, we're going to rock with that. You know, this is what you want to do. We're going to see what happens, you know, because I don't know what has been told to them on the inside on why they need to do what they need to do, you know. So I'm just here to help illuminate that brand and guide them forward. You know, guide them forward with it.
I love that. I love that you said, because I personally experienced that, Famira. When I started my coaching business, and I hired this coach, amazing, you know, she was amazing, but she had me in a box, you know, and you know, I'm not a box type of girl, like, you know,
right.
I'm in my head, I'm thinking that something is holding me back up in here, you know, and so, but I didn't understand what it was that was holding. I didn't, you know, like you just gave the visual, I didn't understand that I was in the block. I knew I wasn't growing. I wasn't reaching the people that I desired to reach. And I had to learn that this box was holding me.
Right, exactly.
And so watching you, Famira, and I've watched your brand and your business just really grow and really excel. And what I love is your personality. Like, I know Famira, your content, marketing, branding, anywhere, like, you don't have to say her name. Like, I know that's Famira stuff. I know that's Diamond Diva right there, you know. So it really helped me. Okay, this is my girl. I don't have to be in a box. I can follow like my girl, you know, not be her.
Right.
But find Marche. And so this is how the Empowered Queen came about. Like, yeah, why is this girl wearing a tiara on here? Because I'm the Empowered Queen and I don't need permission.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, you know, and so many, especially for women, you know, the fact that this is an empowered queen. I love that. because especially for women, we struggle with that. We are constantly looking for validation. We constantly hold on to things from others. I know this because this was me, you know, and it's still an everyday thing, you know, that you have to put into check to say, you know, I don't have to ask that permission. You know, we do always, you know, we still have those days where it's like, I know I'm about to make this radical decision. Like, are people gonna rock with me or you know, like maybe I should downplay it just a little bit because I'm not sure. But we have to be courageous enough to say, you know what, radical or not, I'm about to do it, and this is what it is, and this is how, you know, what comes, and I trust God, and you know, and keep on moving. So, you know, I know that I'm called to trailblazers and people that are doing things different, because I have a gift of being able to see what others can't see. So when people come with what they think is a crazy idea, I'm like, oh yeah, because I can see, you know, how this fits, and this will go with this, and we could do this, you know, and those types of things. But I had to recognize that within myself and not be afraid to say, this is what makes me different. You know, this is what makes me special. And even with, you know, with you being able to say, okay, I'm the Empower Queen. Like, this is what it is. I create, anywhere I sit is a throne because I'm a queen, right? Right. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for you to give me the platform. I create my own, you know.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I'm all for it.
So Famira, my question is, and I know that everyone is waiting to hear this, guys, like with your clients, you have a conversation with them to help them. Tell us what you do with your clients, right? I'm trying to break it down. Like, tell us what you do with your clients. If I came to you and I say, Famira, I need help. I'm in the box and I'm ready to get out.
Right.
Give us an idea of what you do.
Well, all of my clients, when I work with them, the very first thing that we do is I have what I call a welcome session, because once you start working with me, you are welcomed into my family. Now you are part of the Diamond Diva International family, and you know, and I want you to know that you're welcome there. But for me, I take time to really listen to my clients. What is it that you're trying to do? And I ask very difficult questions. So we start out with mindset. Mindset is very important. You know, not just to keep you going, but to know where you're going, right? And really, one of the first questions I ask them, which is always amazing to me, that people are surprised that I ask them this. So if I'm letting y'all know now, so if y'all any of you watching decide to work with me, you're gonna get asked, what does success look like for you? Right? Because so many people can't answer that question. They know they want to have this business and they know they want to be successful, but when you ask them details, what does that really look like? They can't tell you. You know, oftentimes like, I just want me and my family to be happy. Happy doing what? What does happy look like for you? You know, happy for me might be a 15,000 square foot house. Happy for you might be a 2,500 square foot house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? And really being able to identify that. So I spend a lot of time really in the mindset area and understanding what it is you want to do, why you want to do it, what have you been called to do, what is your underlying foundational message? Because we all have a foundational message that no matter what I do with my life, I have this sole purpose. So for me, mine is to help women and young girls show up and stand out. Wow. That is it. So everything that I do goes back to that purpose. So right now, the vehicle I use in doing that is helping women create brands that help them to show up and stand out in their purpose. When I write books, that's what the purpose of the book is for. When I speak, that's what I speak about, all of those things. So what is your foundational underlying purpose for being here? Because then everything you do when we build your brand builds upon that. So that's where the authenticity comes in. Then we, of course, spend time with discovering what are the benefits of your brand, what's going to set you apart from those that are in the marketplace with you. I say with you, not against you. You know, I'm definitely a collaborator and not a competitor, minded person. But the reality is people have choice. You know, they can choose to work with me or they can choose to work with one of my other branding colleagues. And I understand that. So for me, it's just making sure that your message is clear enough that you reach those people that you've been destined to touch, and that have been created to work with you, where you can really bring out the best in them. So we spend time on that. And it's so funny because we go through all these different things and then people are like, when are we gonna get to the colors? And I'm like, but we got to get all this other part first. You know, all this foundational part first. Who is your client? You know, who is your destiny client? What do they look like? You know, what are they driven by? What's their purpose here? You know, I'm very clear that most of the women that I work with, I would say probably about 90% of the women that I work with, for them, it's more about the message than the money. They want money to further their message, right? And so I'm clear about that. So how I talk to someone that's driven by message is very different than you would talk to someone who's driven by competition or who's driven by strictly relationships. So we get clear on that. And then we get to the fun part of the colors and the logos and the fonts and, you know, and all of those things, and creating the visual representation of the foundation that we built. That's the part that people get messed up. Your visual brand is just the visual representation of the foundation that you built and of the experience that you want people to have when they work with you. Then, of course, we get into services and packaging and funnels and list building, which the nerdy side of me comes out. I love. So that's what I experienced with the Diamond Diva. Lots of laughing, lots of work, but but I like to have fun in the process. Yes.
Thank you for sharing it. Now, I do have a question. Also, I have a comment, guys. I don't know if you do this anymore, but I do want to share this. Brand Stylist. Now, tell us what that means. I don't know if this is what you did for me a couple of years ago. Is that? Okay, guys, I'm on the right track, right? So, several years ago, I had a speaking engagement, my very first speaking engagement, I think, that I hosted myself. And I was excited. Like, I was super excited. I was so excited about planning the event that I kind of forgot what was I going to wear to the event. You know? So about 14 days prior to the event, I contacted Famira. I was like, okay, Famira, I need help. Like, I need to be the showstopper at my event. You know, and I kind of forgot to plan ahead of time. So Famira, guys, she dressed me from head to toe. I mean, so when I walked into the door, baby, I was the showstopper. Because what I love about that is you don't not only teach women, or, you know, I don't know if you work with men or not, you know, individuals to build an online brand, but you help people to show up in person.
Right. So it's funny because I had kind of gotten away from that piece of it for a while now. That box tried to get me, but I'm coming back to that. So fashion has always been just a love of mine, and I've always enjoyed it. You know, I enjoy accessorizing. Like, I'm the friend that all my friends are like, help me put this together. This, all I have is this shirt. Put something else. And I'm like, okay, put together the whole outfit. And so it is important because and the reason why I am going to get back to it is because what I recognize too is that a lot of the women that I'm called to serve do have a speaking component to their brand. They either are speakers or desire to be speakers, or they have some type of offline presence, because I'm moving towards working more with what I call stylish lifestyle entrepreneurs, which are like your makeup artists, your fashion designers, your interior designers, people that operate within that creative space. So creative coaches, you know, and that type of industry, photographers. And so a lot of them have, you know, events they have to attend, or, you know, they're speaking at various things and that nature. And a lot of times, you know, you think they have it all together because they're helping other people, but not always so. So they know how to make others look fabulous and great. Yeah. But then when it comes to putting something together for themselves, it's kind of like, I don't feel like doing this. Like, I do that all day for other people. And so I will be introducing that piece back into what I do, because I do feel like it is in the entire brand, and how you show up, you know, has to coordinate with your branding. So
awesome. So if that person is you, if you are that list of people that she just named, stop in the comment section right now, because Famira will have access to insight. That's me. I'm that photographer. I'm that hairstylist. I need help. I help people and I can't help myself. Just because it is, right?
Right.
So Famira, if you could now tell us, how can our listeners and our viewers have a conversation with you? How do we reach you?
Well, you can always visit my online home, which is my website. And so that's www.famira, that's F as in fabulous, AMIRA, green, just like the color.com. All of social media, I'm Diamond Diva FG. So you can find me on any social media platform. I hang out mostly on Facebook and Instagram. So you could definitely check me out there as well. So those are the top two places. Just drop me a message, or, you know, I would love, I'm not one of those ones like, don't be inboxing me. I don't care. I'll talk to you.
Awesome, guys. So definitely have a conversation. Also, if this information support you, or you know someone that it can support, share this. You know, share the video, share the information, share the iTunes channel, share it, because we want, as empowered queens, guys, we know that, as Famira also said earlier, it's not competition. You know, we're here to complement each other and to, you know, to assist and grow each other, because you don't want to grow alone, right? You know, no one does. I don't.
Right.
I want us both to be sitting on the beach side, you know, sipping sweet tea.
Well. Yeah,
all right, Famira, do you have
the most of?
we didn't hear that right. No one heard. Guys, we're just having a good time. We're having a good time. You guys know how it is on the Empowered Queen Show, right? We are here to really embrace life and live life, enjoy life, and enjoy each other. Mm-hmm. And so if you're having one of those days and you feel like blah, 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 hit play. Right. Hit play, guys, and join us here. Now, Famira, do you have any giveaways that you would like to leave with our viewers and our listeners?
I do. So one of the number one things that I, in my travels of talking, because I'm one that talks very much so to my audience and gets feedback from them. And one of the areas that a lot of people seem to struggle in is building their list. So I have a freebie that I want to give you all, and it is my ebook, and it basically is all about building your list, right? And so it's called 5 Ways to Turn Your Email List from a Money Pit to a Money Tree. And, I talked to you about why your email list is costing you money, because if you're not making money from your list, then your list is costing you money. And so I break that down, and so I want to offer that to all the empowered queens, because how can we be empowered if our list ain't making us money? So you can go to, and I know she's going to have the link for this down below, but the link is bit.ly/money tree gifts. Money tree gifts, and you can get that free gift from me. And get them lists right, y'all. Get those lists right.
And we get that list right, you get that money right, because I got it. Money tree, baby. We know trees make it rain.
Right.
So, Famira, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for you showing up and sharing your genius, your message with our listeners and our viewers. Guys, if Famira have served you, let her know. Comment, reach out to her, inbox her, let her know how she supported you. And if you know that you need Famira's services, you need to just say, how can I get out the box?
Yes.
How can I get out the box? Is that fair?
Thank you so much, Marche, for inviting me. You know, for me, I don't count it lightly when someone invites me to their platform, because, you know it's a sacred space. And so I definitely appreciate you, and thank you very much for having me. It was fun.
Great. And we hope to have you back, Famira. We do. Again, thank you all so much. Thank you, Famira. And God bless each of you, you empowered queens. Bye-bye.